he said it was the lowest point of my business life. I felt sick to my stomach. I couldn't believe it was happening to me. It was really like a nightmare. I had built the best variety store in the whole region and worked hard in the community, done everything right, and now I was being kicked out of town. It didn't seem fair. I blamed myself for ever getting into such a delicate situation. But he said I'd never been one to dwell on reverses and didn't do so then. But it was a bitter experience. I had to pick myself up and get on with it, do it all over again, only better this time.
What's your take on that?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I say he got played, and he kind of did get played, but it wasn't like he was a complete loser in the situation.
He did sell the store, so
Yeah,
like
he sold a lot, and he sold a lot of inventory at a loss too.
Right.
And so it wasn't like he got away, complete scot-free, but he also didn't come away a complete loser. So
yeah,
my take on it is, like, it was a non-optimal situation that he learned from.
Yeah.
It wasn't ideal. I don't think it's as easy as starting up a new online store. And I do think that there's a lot of power in having the thing already set up and having a customer base that's coming in and that you don't have to rebuild. But he learned so many different tricks that he got to go and test it by rebuilding, and that's where the benefit comes from.
I don't think that the son would have been able to be as successful as Sam, and he clearly wasn't.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty crappy of the landlord to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It is a contract, and so it's like, know your contract, but it's also, I'm curious the kind of like public backlash, if any, happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a very close-knit community. I mean, this isn't the big city like we have today. This is, people know each other.
Yeah.
And being forced out of a small town like that, and everyone kind of knows your business, I don't know, it kind of feels like you're kind of setting yourself up for failure if you're kicking out the breadwinner of the town, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It seems a little weird.
I mean, to me, it's probably, I'm assuming it was under new management. People were like, oh, that Sam Walton
did great here.
Great here, but now he's out. And
right,
then they go and buy the stuff anyway.
Right. Yeah. It's very interesting.
Because they got to watch him and basically see what he changed, what he did differently.
Yeah.
And just keep the systems in place. Now, they didn't learn how to keep learning, which kind of sucks on their end because they could have worked something out and benefited off of it.
It was short-sighted for sure.
Yeah. But he had to take care of his kid. So
that's interesting. Yeah, I think it's a really, really crappy thing to do. Not illegal, just like a terrible thing to do.
It's like a movie scene, where
essentially,
where the young Barnum comes in there, or whatever his name was. And like is like, I'm taking over now. Get out of here, Sam.
I'm the eldest son.
I'm the eldest boy for the succession. For the succession folks. That's what that is, right? Get out of here, Sam.
So now he's got a chip on his shoulder more than he had before.
Yeah.
And now he's got let's get some success as the best form of revenge here.
Yeah. And he's not one to roll over, which I like that about him.
Right.
So 1950, this is Bentonville in the 5 and dime years. Helen Walton had one condition, that she did not want to live she didn't want to move to a town that had more than 10,000 people.
And stayed rural.
Yep. And they were raising kids at this point. He found a building on the town square in Bentonville, Arkansas. Had about 3,000 people. Purchased the building. He would never again depend on a landlord. So he learned, I want to own the real estate now. And he opened Walton's 5 and dime.
I think he's still dependent on the landlord, just not for 99 years.
And so he opened on May 9th, 1950 with a 1-day remodeling sale.
Yep.
This store is now the Walmart Museum, and it became the foundation of everything.
Yeah, this is the 99-year lease. Where I'm never going to be screwed over like that again.
Nope.
I'll do it again. I'll do all this performance again. I'll get this to a successful store, but you're not going to take this away from me in my lifetime.
No. So by this point, Sam and Helen had 4 children. All 4 were born in the first 7 years of their marriage, and Sam was working long hours, traveling constantly. And it's like really important because one, all these people are pretty active.
Yeah.
One passed, but the other are still pretty active. And then one of the last things that he said, kind of skipping forward ahead, was like he said that he messed up or something like that, where he gave up a lot of time building
Mm.
and not balancing that as much as he would have
Family.
liked to with family.